A mid-afternoon landslip rendered the Lady Young Road impassable and created a traffic headache for many attempting to leave or enter Port of Spain. However, Minister of Works Rohan Sinanan confirmed that he expected the slippage to be cleared, but assessments had to be done to prevent recurrences. Peter Christopher reports.
Shortly after 2 p.m., a landslide along the Lady Young Road, a short distance from the lookout, became a nightmare for commuters. None more so than former St. Anne's MP Joanne Thomas, whose car was trapped by the fallen debris. Fortunately, she nor anyone else was hurt when the earth shifted and the land came down onto the roadway. Minister of Works Rohan Sinanan arrived at the scene just over an hour later and was thankful that there were no injuries.
But this is a problem that we have on this stretch of the road. We also have this problem on Maracas, and we have it on the Saddle Road. So we're working with Ministry of Agriculture to look at the vegetation here and see what could be done to eliminate this. Because, I mean, thank God today the person who could have been trapped in the car could have been a lot more fatal than what we see.
By 3 p.m., Sawa-Laventille Regional Corporation backhoes and fire officers were on hand to attempt to clear the debris. However, they were held up by TN Tech, who labored through traffic in and around Port of Spain to get to the site.
Okay, this is an emergency case, and we had to mobilize because of the timing to get everybody here. But the regional corporation, the Ministry of Works will be here, and if they need for additional equipment, everything will come in. Because once this happens, you have to wait for TN Tech. You can't come in to do anything until TN Tech comes and disconnect the cables, and so that, because it will be dangerous for the employees. So now that TN Tech is on site, once they deal with the electricity, then the ministry and local government will move in and deal with the rest.
Minister Sinanan expected the road to be cleared shortly after TN Tech disengaged their power lines.
No, we will have this cleared within a couple of hours. We will have this cleared within a couple of hours because it does not look as serious where once we start to move out, we're hoping that once we start to move out the material, no more comes down. So we will have this cleared within a couple of hours.
Unfortunately, cleanup work coincided with peak afternoon rush hour traffic, creating a traffic gridlock in Port of Spain. The priority bus route was opened from Abattoir Road to Mova Junction as a result of the landslip. Peter Christopher, CNews.
Minister of Works and Transport Rohan Sinanan says the coastal erosion in Cedros further confirms the impact of climate change. He stressed, however, that the cause of the situation was different to what caused the landslip along the Lady Young Road.
What we had in Cedros is the sea was just moving in on the land, and because of the sandstone in that area, once the bottom of the cliff was saturated, it just brought down everything with it. So it's different. This is different to what is happening in Cedros. But coastal erosion is a real problem. This confirms for those who were doubting about climate change, and so we do have a serious problem with climate change, and being an island, we are vulnerable.